Fuel Up to Play60 team, student team, should be organized with a core group of students. We usually suggest somewhere between 5 and 15 students. Any more than that, and that student might not get a voice or have their ideas heard. You want to make sure that the student team has students from different grade levels, from both genders, and make sure that they're not all student athletes. Some of our student teams, their program advisors have been successful integrating students that might not be part of an athletic team, but maybe part of an IT group or an art group, some of the photographers, or maybe some of the students that are in their off season, for example, and they're looking for ways to stay busy. This year I've touched base with a lot of our program advisors, and they're saying that anywhere between every 2 weeks to once a month really works well for them. That way they can touch base with each other and stay on point with ideas or upcoming events and make sure that everything's been taken care of. The team meetings should run anywhere between 10 or 15 minutes to an hour. Again, it really depends on where a team is at with coordinating a play or an event that's coming up. Students roll on a student team in a school for Fuel Up to Play60. Their job is to not only be advocates for health at their school and to come up with the ideas that are in turn implemented, but they really try to engage others, whether that is their friends and their peers, all the way through other teachers and into their community. Buy-in is very important for Fuel Up to Play60. Another pillar of the program is sustainability. So it's not just a one-time event. We're looking for schools and student teams to come up with things that are long-lasting that they can build upon, such as a foundation. Contact any local media, whether it's a newspaper, anything online, we all read things online or on an app, or a local news station. That is a wonderful way to get others involved and to let them know what you're doing. You want to brag about those things because they're really cool. So some really fun ideas that come to my mind when someone says, what are some neat things that schools have done in the past for healthy eating or physical activity plays? There is Thurston Middle School up in St. Charles, Michigan. They've been in the program for about 3 years now. And one of the first things that they decided to do, their student team came up with hula hooping. So they got PVC pipes, some fun tape, some colorful decorating items, and each child in the school made their own hula hoop, decorated them, and in the middle school they used them in the gym class and in the classroom for brain breaks. It was so popular that the next year they took it to their elementary school, had them do the same thing, and they created a program for parents. It's a hula hoop parent workshop. Fuel Up to Play60 encourages, there's 4 food groups to encourage out of the 5, and it's low-fat and fat-free dairy, whole grains, fruits and vegetables. And we have a lot of our schools that do milk mustache contests. And outside of just doing a fun milk mustache photo, we had a school very recently that did a contest with their teachers. So again, trying to get students and teachers to work together and have fun. And they did a guess who has the mustache on. And so what happened was the student team got all of the teachers together. They did a milk mustache photo shoot and only focused on this part of their face. And they put it up on a bulletin board so that for the next 2 weeks, students at lunch could go and put their guess in as to who was what number. And they had a vote and tallied. And it was a really fun way to get the younger kids involved. I think it was a K through 5 school. For teachers, I would remind everyone to make sure to take a step back and remind yourself that this is a student-led program. It's a great way to learn about your students and to guide them, be wonderful mentors, but let them take on some of the burden because we know teachers are very busy. It's a great way for students to take ownership of something and to learn about the different components of implementing something important. As for students, have an awesome time with it. They need to think outside the box and just make sure to try and get as many students involved as possible because it's not just for the athletes or just for the kids that want to be on the student team. It's for everyone. Everyone can be healthy and physically active and eat well and have fun doing it.